Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Karyst. You can get the blueprint for the Karyst from the market for 20,000 credits, and to build it you're gonna have to put in additional 20,000 credits, 1500 salvage, 800 polymer bundles, 100 oxium, and 1 argon crystal. The Karyst is a mastery rank 6 dagger that does primarily toxin damage, but it still has a lot of puncture and slash, and then there's a little bit of impact on the side too. It has pretty low crit of only 10%, a standard 2x crit multiplier, and solid 26% status chance, and it's fairly slow, which is the case with most daggers. It has below average range, though the follow-through stat is pretty high, so you lose very little damage as you cleave through multiple enemies. Now, since it is a dagger, it has access to the dagger-specific over lethality mod, which gives you 16 extra initial combo as well as 100% extra finisher damage. Now, when it comes to the build, there are sort of like 3 basic build archetypes that you can go for. The first one is a light attack build that focuses on slash and vital. This is actually pretty cool on the Karyst because of that innate toxin damage. It means that you can get vital damage by just using Vicious Frost, saving you some mod space. This allows you to pump your slash up a lot more through Buskill and Karyst Mandible, and it also gives you enough space for primed reach. This is a pretty cool setup that will go up to sort of level 80-ish. I wouldn't really push it much past that because it starts to slow down quite a bit, but that still covers the majority of the game outside of Steel Path. The main issue with this one is the lack of crit. You can really feel it once you get up to the higher levels. The second build focuses on heavy attacks, which works really well in daggers as well because they do have a forced slash proc on their heavy attack. So all you really need to do mod-wise is just bump up as much vital as you can so that you proc vital at the same time as you get the forced slash proc. You get some damage, some combo, so you're sitting at 2 or 3 times combo if you're using covert lethality, and that's pretty much it. This will push the weapon a little bit further than the light attack build, sort of up to level 100, maybe 110, but after that the weapon slows down once again because of the lack of crit. The main downside of this build, outside of the lack of crit of course, is the range. If you're not running primed reach, the range is really not great. And the final build focuses around finishers, where you just go for big damage with a little bit of attack speed so the finishers aren't slow as hell. This is by far the strongest setup you can run on most, if not all, daggers, because it will happily one-shot enemies up to sort of level 200-300. This does require you to open the enemies up to the finisher first, but luckily daggers have that built into their heavy attack, so when you do a heavy attack on an enemy, you open them up to a finisher. The Karyst is honestly not a bad weapon for a newer player. It's a pretty good investment because it's solid with the basic build, but once you get a fancier build, especially the finisher build, the damage goes through the roof. The only thing that's holding it back is honestly just the lack of crit. If this weapon had more crit, it would have been amazing. So if you're interested in daggers, the Karyst is not actually a bad pick. It's pretty damn solid. You can't expect too much from it of course, because at the end of the day it is just a cheap mastery rank 6 dagger that you can pick up from the market, but for what it is, it's actually not bad. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.